In the world of football, few scandals have ever been as massive as Calciopoli. The Calciopoli scandal shook Italian football to its core, so much that it drew comparison to the notorious Watergate scandal. That's why it was named Calciopoli, which means Footballgate or Footballville. But what really happened? Who was involved? And how did it affect the beautiful game we all love? Welcome to a new chapter of the Football Historian. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. The Calciopoli scandal first came to light and ignited a wave of reactions when the Gazzetta dello Sport published transcripts of telephone conversations involving Luciano Maggi, the general director of Juventus, and Antonio Girardo, the CEO of Juventus. These transcripts, subsequently shared in major Italian newspapers, revealed discussions between Maggi, Girardo, and various Italian football officials, indicating their attempts to influence referee assignments during the 2004-2005 Serie A season. But what really made Calciopoli so shocking and intriguing was how the discoveries were unintentionally found. From 2001 to 2006, Serie A witnessed a fierce two-horse race between Juventus and AC Milan, the two football powerhouses of the time. The intensity of their rivalry brought out the worst in both sides, resulting in a flurry of accusations being exchanged. One noteworthy accusation was that Juventus players outperformed other teams due to their use of performance-enhancing substances. This particular accusation piqued the interest of Italian government prosecutors, prompting them to initiate surveillance on several top officials from all the leading Serie A clubs. Consequently, their investigation led to the unearthing of the Calciopoli scandal. The investigation uncovered two important findings. There was no evidence of doping, but something even worse was happening. Prosecutors were looking into doping allegations against Juventus, but they found clear proof that Serie A games were being fixed. Key figures in Italian football were pressuring referees to favor certain clubs. The investigation revealed that multiple Serie A clubs and the Italian football authorities had significant influence over referee decisions. At the center of it all was Luciano Maggi. Other teams were involved too, but Juventus had the most prominent role. It was discovered that Maggi had made calls to put pressure on UEFA Referees Commission vice chairman. They found that Maggi, along with people in similar positions at AC Milan, Lazio, and Fiorentina, were choosing which officials would referee their matches. They made sure these referees favored their clubs and could even postpone matches if they wanted to. Although no referees were found to have taken bribes, it was believed that they went along with the orders out of fear for their careers, given the power these figures had. One incident that got special attention was claims that Maggi and his assistants had locked up referee Gianluca Paparesta and his two assistants after Juventus lost to Regina in the 04-05 season. To make things worse, all of this was happening just before the start of the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Even though Italy won the tournament, the scandal tainted the celebrations. The scandal was massive and unlike anything seen before. So, the Italian government took decisive action to clean up the mess, resulting in the resignation of Franco Carraro, the head of the Italian Football Federation, as well as the entire Juventus board of directors. Soon after, Luciano Maggi also resigned following Juventus' triumph in the 2005-2006 Serie A championship. However, this was just the beginning of the punishments. In the end, AC Milan, Lazio, and Fiorentina were all found guilty, not directly of match fixing, but of manipulating situations to ensure they received favorable treatment from officials. There were calls for all four clubs to be relegated to Serie B, but only Juventus faced such a fate. Not only were they relegated, but they were also stripped of their 04-05 Serie A title and had all their points deducted in the 2005-2006 season, despite winning it. This meant they lost 2 titles in total. AC Milan got a deduction of 30 points from the 2004-05 season and 8 points from the 05-06 season, leading to Inter Milan claiming the title. Fiorentina received an 8-point penalty and was barred from participating in the 2006-2007 UEFA Champions League. Lazio, on the other hand, had 3 points deducted and was banned from the UEFA Super Cup. Regina also suffered an 11-point deduction and a fine of €100,000. In addition, all 4 clubs faced substantial financial penalties, and numerous officials associated with them, the Italian Football Federation, and refereeing organizations received bans, fines, and even prison sentences. The Calciopoli scandal had a profound and lasting effect on Italian football, particularly on Juventus. Despite the loyalty shown by star players such as Buffon, Del Piero, Chiellini, Nedved, and Trezeguet, who decided to remain with the team in the second division, several key players were lured away by Europe's top clubs. Ibrahimovic and Vieira joined rivals Inter Milan. Cannavaro and Emerson secured moves to Real Madrid. Thuram and Zambrotta donned the Barcelona jersey, and Mutu found a new home in Fiorentina. These departures dealt a significant blow to Juventus, leaving a void in their lineup. However, despite starting at the bottom of the Serie B table with a 9-point deduction, Juventus remarkably lost only 4 out of their 42 matches that season. They climbed their way to the top, becoming champions and securing promotion back to Serie A in their first attempt. In the absence of Juventus, with Fiorentina and Milan also facing point deductions, Inter easily claimed the Serie A title. Their dominance would continue for years to come. Although Juventus would eventually reclaim their position of dominance, the long-term consequences of Calciopoli were substantial. The appeals and changes in verdicts prolonged the trials of those involved, leading to years of legal proceedings. Many fans lost faith in the fairness and integrity of the sport, resulting in a significant number of them turning away from football. The Calciopoli left a lasting mark on Italian football. It exposed corruption at the highest levels and affected the reputation of Italian football. While the scars of Calciopoli still remain, football has continued to evolve, and efforts have been made to prevent such scandals in the future. Nonetheless, the scandal is a lesson and reminder of the importance of upholding the integrity of the beautiful game and ensuring a level playing field for all. Thank you for watching another story of the beautiful game. Remember to subscribe to our channel to watch more history of the world's sport. We'll see you next time.